Hello, Virgo, and welcome to Lotus Spirit Tarot. My name is Shannon Colleen. This is going to be a timeless message from Spirit, so whenever you come across this reading, that's when you're meant to hear it. Before we get started, I want to thank everybody in advance for the likes, the shares, the comments, and the subscribes. Really helps this channel grow quite a bit, so don't forget to do that. All right, Virgo. Let's get into your reading here. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for Virgo? Show me clearly for Virgo, please. What is the overall energy for Virgo? What is the overall energy for Virgo, please? Show me clearly for Virgo. Divine Source Creator, what is the overall energy for this reading? What is it that you'd like Virgo to know? Show me clearly. There we go. All right, Virgo, we have here, it's all in divine order, allow. How can you relax into the flow and go with the current of life? So I really feel like right now for you, Virgo, you're trying to be too orderly. Instead of being in the flow with the way things naturally happen and should happen in divine timing, I feel like you're trying to force things. That's not a bad thing. I mean, I love my Virgos. I got a lot of Virgos in my life, and I love them all. Very determined energy. Very much, I want to do it this way. Kind of, there has to be an order to things. Where you need that in certain situations right now, what you're focusing on, you don't need that. Okay. You need to go and allow everything's going to happen in the right time and the right order. So this is such a weird example, but I love to cook. If you guys don't know that, I cook and bake all the time. It's like you're trying to follow the steps to a recipe, right? To a recipe in your head, and you're saying, no, it has to go this way. And the divine is saying, no, we're going to put this in first. It's going to give it a different flavor, a different texture, right? So trust more of your intuition right now, or what comes in front of you, rather than trying to do it the way you always had before. Okay. So you can still have the same goals, but it would be like, well, I've got to do X, Y, Z today, this. I have my list. And that's all great. But then all of a sudden you get a phone call from a friend and they're like, hey, let's play hooky today and let's go do something. Follow that. There's a reason for that. Okay. There's a bigger picture happening here. You may wind up meeting somebody that becomes very important in your life through something like that. Okay. So don't let your head get in the way of your intuition. Okay. And I have issues with that sometimes too. I really, really do, Virgo. There's sometimes I'm just like, nope, I got to do it this way, right? And it just doesn't work out, right? So I just feel like the divine is saying, be more fluid with your days, okay? Be more fluid with your days. All right, let's see what we have. What do we have for Virgo? Angels, guides, ancestors of Virgo. What is the message here? What is the message? Also, Virgo, don't forget to check out your other placements. Your rising is super important. Your moon and your Venus, okay? Thank you. First card out. Jumping out. Yeah, the Magician. I love this. As above, so below. You are the Magician. You can create what you want. But even the Magician doesn't always follow the direct order of a recipe, right? The Magician is more like, for example, like, I don't know why they keep giving me, maybe some of you like to cook like I do. If you cook, and then you'll get this example for sure, if you bake, you have to do everything in a certain order. You do have to make sure those measurements are exact. Hold on, I got a jet going by here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. All right, so with baking, you have to make everything exact. However, with cooking, you can throw a dash of this in and a dash of that in and a dash of this, and you can add to this, and you can be creative, right? Cooking is more creative. Baking tends to be more scientific. And so you want to be the cook right now. A little of this, a little of that. All right, so this changed. Okay, that's fine. Let's do this, right? So lots of inspired things happening. And I feel like your angels, guides, and ancestors are saying, step into that magician. Let's not be the scientist magician. Let's be, the cook, right? Let's be the cook here. Love it. Show me clearly. What is the message? Show me clearly. Yep, love it. Five of Swords. Do not get in your own way. The Five of Swords is conflict. That one of the basic meanings. It has many meanings. But I'm not getting this as outside sources. This is you fighting yourself here. This is you saying, no, 555 on the timer. Change. This is you saying, nope, I've got to sit down and I've got to be regimented and I've got to do this, that, and the other, when really that's not where you need to be. You need to be more in the flow. So get out of your own way. Okay, get out of your own way. A lot of times we can set a goal, our daily lists, and those are great. Don't get me wrong, things I have to do today. But if we don't do them and get them all done, we can actually feel guilt, and that is not a good emotion. So you have to be more like, it's okay if something comes up. It's okay if I put this off for a day because I want to go to the park with my friend. These are all good things, okay? So again, don't let yourself get in your own way here. Show me clearly. What is the message? Thank you. Knight of Swords. Ooh, I love this. Once you get back into the flow, rather than into the, I gotta, everything is set in stone here. I gotta do it this way. Things that you want to manifest from the magician actually start coming in quite quickly. You get new ideas, right? You get new opportunities. Your thought process gets actually clearer. So if you take, for example, Virgo, a writer, and they have writer's block, one of the best things they can do is walk away from that computer, right? That typewriter, walk away, go do something else. And then inspiration comes. And then they can go back to the keyboard and then they can just spew out. It flows very nicely. Show me clearly, please. What is the message for Virgo? Show me clearly for Virgo, please. Also, it is 1:11 on the clock right now, not the timer. It's actually 1:11 in the afternoon, so that may be significant because I very rarely look up at the clock. Okay, so you've got the Lovers. This is a choice, right? This is the choices we make. That's what the Lovers card originally was. It's the choice, okay? And maybe this is you working on love and you figured, I'm going to use another example, makeup, right? You're like, oh, I want to go meet somebody. I want to go out. I'm going to go on a date or whatever. I'm going to find somebody, and you doll yourself up and you have to go in this specific order. And that's not really how this happens. What happens is you go out to the grocery store or wherever, no makeup, sweatpants, and you bump into somebody and they see you for you and they're immediately attracted to you. So you see what we're talking about here? I just feel like you need to be less rigid right now, okay? Less rigid with yourself. And then these beautiful, lovely relationships can come in. Money can come in. And it goes a lot faster when you're relaxed. It's almost like they're saying, relax. You're wound up too tight, Virgo. We also have the High Priestess here. Again, just confirmation to go with your intuition. Don't go with the logic. No, logic tells me I got to sit here and finish this book right now. No. Go with the intuition. If you get a phone call, like I said, or text message from a friend or anybody or anything, they're like, hey, let's go do this. Do not pass it by. Okay? Do not pass it by. If your intuition is saying, I need to go to the park and ground myself, go do that. Okay, get more in the flow. Does that mean we have no organization? That's not what I'm saying. And I know my Virgos need that organization. I get that. But it's more about we don't have to follow everything by the book. I got to do this, right? I know I keep harping on this, but that's what they're telling me. Okay, you got to loosen up and you got to go with the flow here. They're going to show you things and bring you things if you go with the flow. If you allow. Show me clearly for Virgo, please. And this is big changes too. I mean, you have 3 major arcana already. This can change your life like in a big, big way if you allow it. And I feel like we all want change, right? We all want change. That's a good thing. Change is a good thing. However, if you're doing the same thing over and over again and you're not getting any better results or you're not climbing the ladder, then it's not doing you any good, right? We got to change it up. And I think by being in that flow and going out with that person, that's what changes it. Show me clearly. Yeah, look at this. 7 of Swords. You are planning too hard. Too many plans. Too many strategies. Too much. It's got to be done this way, right? We have that. They're just like, you got to get out of your head, right? Too much planning. Okay, so get away from that. That doesn't mean you can't have an outline. Okay, you can have an outline of how you want your day to go. But there's too much planning right now and not enough following your intuition. Let's see what else we have for you, Virgo. If you are interested in a personal reading with me, yes, I do personal readings. I love to do personal readings. However, there's only one way to book with me, which is from the link in the description box below. It is the Simply Book Me link. Click on that. A page will pop up that says Book Now. Click on that. And another page will pop up that says, shows all the different types of readings that I do. Show me clearly. Show me clearly for Virgo, please. Show me clearly for Virgo, please. There we go. I hear benevolent messages loud and clear. I am my own healer. Yes, only you can change this, okay? Only you can make the decision because you have free will to allow spirit to come in and guide you more. Allow your intuition to come and guide you more, okay? Don't be so rigid with yourself, okay? Just don't be so rigid with yourself. We've got to have a balance between that mind and that intuition and the heart space, right? There's got to be balance within that. So I just feel like Spirit is saying, you're a little off kilter here. So let's get back to a happy middle ground where you can use your mind in a beautiful way, but not to the point where you're throwing your intuition away, okay? Where you're not listening to that. So with that being said, Virgo, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, leave a comment, share, subscribe. All of my love, light, and blessings to you. Until next time.